Ah, that's gonna get torrented. And we have enough mana to hex the other one. Unless we pick up torrent number 2, and then we just torrent them both. And laugh maniacally. Huh, this should be interesting. Our Hearthstone highlight today uses our RAS and Raden Reliquary Shaman deck. So Reliquary of Souls is still the only 1-cost legendary minion in Standard. So we can still use Fist of Raden to guarantee that we're going to get Reliquary of Souls. With the addition of Wandmaker, we have more ways to generate 1-cost spells, and Devolving Missiles and Primordial Studies are great 1-cost spells to use to buy us time so that we can actually overwhelm our opponent with Reliquary Primes. And with Primordial Studies discovering a spell damage minion, the synergy with RAS Frost Whisper is amazing. While we've only played 5 games with this deck so far, we've had an 80% win rate, so it's pretty good. So check out this highlight and let me know what you think. Our biggest priority is getting the Fist of Raden. And staying alive, of course. So, Devolving Missiles can be pretty good against some of the bigger stealth minions. Earthshock I don't think is going to help us too much right away. Torrent might help take out an Edwin. And Cobalt Spellkin a little bit slow. So let's draw into it. Wandmaker, a great 2-drop. That's fine. We didn't get the Fist of Raden. So the one challenge with this deck is if we don't draw the Fist of Raden until really late in the game, we can get in a lot of trouble. What? Okay, our opponent is playing a Quest Rogue. I love it. I love it. Don't feel bad going ahead and doing this. Sadly, we did not pick up Blood Mage Thalnos or Lady Vosh, which would be great card draw. So turn 2, probably turn 3. It might be nice to have a taunt. And I don't mind using a couple of our 1-cost spells early on, because we've got so much 1-cost spell generation that it's fine. We'll be able to get more with Wandmaker and with Cobalt Spellkins. So get the value out of them while we can, no problem. Alright.
You don't pick the ones.
Another Primordial Studies. See, this is why I was eager to include RAS Frost Whisper, because Primordial Studies is a card that we're going to be getting off of Wandmaker. So we have potential to do crazy goodness. And this could actually come down on turn 4 if we chose to go ahead and discount it again, or use coin, either way. Oh, the other version we're going to be playing actually has Sphere of Sapience as well, which we could end up getting an extra Sphere of Sapience. Ooh. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Yes! Okay. 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 Next turn. Let's go. Let's go. And Torrent is going to be 1 cost as well, so if he plays anything out... Okay, anything we want to kill. Now, does he get Pinflinger back in hand? He does now, right? Yeah. So he can play it out again this turn if he chooses to. Alright. I like it. I like it. I think that's pretty cool. That is certainly not worth a Torrent. But we can use Primordial Studies and maybe Devolving. I don't really want to sink a Devolving into it either. Oh wow. Okay. Huh. So quest is complete. He can dagger next turn to kill one of our reliquaries. He got a druid card, which means he's got another druid card from Clever Disguise. You know what? Devolving Missiles is fine. Yeah. But we'll Primordial Studies first. Hex. Not worth it. Sure, more card draw is always appreciated. Okay. So we got... Ooh, yeah, that's either going to be hexed or torrented. We'll see how big he goes. Interesting. So he completed the quest, and yet he still runs Questing Adventurer. A peculiar hybrid. Okay.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Ah, that's going to get torrented. And we have enough mana to hex the other one. Unless we pick up torrent number 2, and then we just torrent them both. And laugh maniacally. Okay, he managed to kill both reliquaries. Impressive. We've got 2 Reliquary Primes in our deck. I love it. So no problem to hex and torrent. Wow, this does 9 damage with the Halnos' help. And yeah, we'll take a 4-drop. Ah! Oh, he gave up. We had 2 Reliquary Primes in our deck and a Reliquary of Souls on the board. Along with, we super high rolled that 4-drop, getting an 8/8 dragon. But I think it was more the fact that we dealt with both Edwin and Questing Adventurer that he was ticked off by. So this is Earthshock is actually great against a an Edwin or a Questing. So keeping Earthshock feels good. Lady Vash, I am going to toss her. Because we have Manatide Totem. I mean, they're very different directions. But yeah. So our first opponent was a Quest Rogue, but they still had the Questing Adventurer and Edwin package and all that. He completed the quest exceptionally quickly. Again, this deck has a ton of 1-cost spells, so I never feel bad to go ahead and just play this. We will take an extra Lady Vosh. We can actually play her next turn if we choose to. Diligent Note Takers for extra value. Let's go ahead and toss this out. He can go ahead and trade that if he wants, but that often means aggressive rogue, which, I mean, we can kill that with Earthshock. We could actually just Diligent Note Taker Earthshock that 3/1 if he goes face with it next turn. Dagger? Okay, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll keep our Earthshocks around. And we don't cycle through our deck as much as I'd like, but we keep excellent value. Oh, he didn't attack. So I can't target it. I was like, why is Earthshocks faded out? Yeah, yeah. Okay, then we will go for card draw. Huh. Oh, that's a good turn 7. We can't actually... Well, we could coin first. So turn 6 we could pull that off. Yeah, coin, Gidra, then Hex. Make sure not to play the coin after Gidra before the Hex. Quite large Gidra if we do go that path. That's an early secret passage. Okay.
Blood and plunder.
We did not cast a spell last turn, so Torrent is still expensive. Instructor Fireheart is enticing, but that's a little bit later. Let's go ahead and just kill that 3/3, or that 3/1. Get the value out of this. We might take 3 damage, or we might value trade our 2/3. But based on this build, I'm assuming this is an Aggro Rogue. He did have to pay a lot for that Dread Corsair. So that feels bad for him. He didn't get his Hooked Scimitar, I believe it is, that they run in there. They also have... Do they have anything else? That's a massive weapon. Wasn't there a new rogue weapon that was introduced?
Have you played Deadly Chicken Warrior yet?
No, but we will play it here soon. So we're gonna play a couple games with this, and then there's another version. But actually, we might switch to Angry Chicken after we finish this. So we'll switch back and forth between Warrior and Shaman today. Okay, let's go ahead. Wow. Ooh. Since we're gonna get another torrent from it, let's do this. Next turn, we can coin Ghidra Hex if there's something worthy of a Hex. Otherwise, we could actually coin Vash. We'll start the turn at 8, and then use 2 cards, going down to 6, draw 3 cards, we go up to 9, so we're fine. Alright. That's fun. I'm okay hexing that 4/4. Horde Pillager, we haven't gotten Fist of Radin this game yet. So we hex the 4/4, we turn her into a 5/8. So taking 3 damage on her is fine, so we'll take this to the face. Okay.
Nature speaks to you. Listen.
Or we'll send 2 damage to his face. And so he's got to deal with Ghidra, or else we've got a very nice 10 damage to his face here. Or, 10 damage to take out stuff on the board, plus maybe hit his face. 5 damage on the board, 5 to his face, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. But then again, we do have Torrent to deal with something sizable on the board. Okay. Oh, does he have Coerce? Sap. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Deal with them.
Do you have Edwin as well? You do. You do realize I have a Torrent. Yes? Do you remember I have a Torrent? Is Torrent the best play, or is Earth Shock just better? He could Shadow Step it, is the one thing about that. I still have Earth Shock as another one. So if we Torrent here, that's 1 mana, 5 mana. We don't have mana for anything else except for Earth Shock. We could kill the entire board with RAS out there. We use all of our 1-cost spells, but we're about to draw a bunch with Vash, and maybe we might be able to generate some with her. So, okay, this is fine. Maybe somewhat inefficient, but we got RAS out there. We're getting value from him. And next turn we can Vash, which is going to draw us maybe Torrent, Hex are things that actually care. Everything else is going to be 0 cost that we draw out with her. Okay. Alright. See what we get. We did get Torrent, which is currently 0. Farsight is great. I guess we can drop a Horde Pillager just as a body. We're not getting value out of him. So this is dealing 2 damage. Man, we could almost kill him here. Hold on. 4, 8, 9, 10. We can do 10 damage to him right now. All right. Fist of Radin is hiding, but we don't need it. We're just getting value from Vash and RAS. Eviscerate? No. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Realizing that he's gonna die if he doesn't kill. Well. All right. You have second eviscerate? No, you're just dead. Okay. RAS coming in clutch this time with all of our 1-cost spells, basically tearing apart the board and buying us the time. I prefer Fist of Radin, but having RAS as an alternate actually makes the, mid-game a little bit better. And we had Fireheart as a potential hefty swing turn as well. So this actually feels really good. That's something stupid that exists in the game right now. And I'm sure because that kind of druid, like, I know it's not a super high, huge win rate. Fist of Radin, yes. We'll hold on to an Earth Shock just to pair and also to deal with something unusual, like a Sorcerer's Apprentice or something. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Druid is going to get nerfed in some way. Ooh, okay. Turn 2, maybe turn 3 actually. Oh. Well, now I kind of want to Earthshock. And by kind of, I mean I definitely want to. Okay. Did play 2 Primordial Studies. So, not a Highlander deck.
You don't pick the ones.
Knocking out the spell damage and the...
It says explode.
Like, we're taking damage, which is scary. We're down to 20 already. Kind of ridiculous. But we're gonna knock out hopefully both of these. That'd be great. Okay. Questionable, but worth it, I think. Annoying, but sure. Though he did go ahead and use that before we flooded the board with them. And we're gonna die. We're in slight trouble. So we have 3 mana available. Desk Imp, no, indeed, right? It's one more target. If he's got Devolving Missiles number 2, 1, he's a drawing god, and 2... Wow, he's a drawing god, okay. Yeah, why not? Oh, okay. Wisp, thank you so much for your sacrifice and giving us Reliquary of Souls. Yeah, we give him a Reliquary, or I mean a Solarian Prime in his deck. But we get RAS out on the board, and unless we're extremely unlucky, Wisp, indeed. Okay, fine. Though that means our Reliquary gets to heal us for 1. That's good. Okay. Let's cycle. We desperately need our... this. And let's get a 3-drop out there. Okay. A tiny bit of healing. So we haven't managed to get a single Reliquary Prime shuffled into the deck because they've all been devolved up to this point. But there's one. There's our devolving missiles, but we can't actually play it. Everything is focused on the board. Not ideal. So sticking out more targets for him to have to attack into feels good, but I don't quite want to use Instructor Fireheart yet. Alright. I mean, for the amount of ridiculous bursts that they can pull off with this deck, there's no saying that we can actually win this. But interesting, our opponent is playing Worm Weaver. Really cool. Okay, I now thoroughly like our opponent. Very, very much. I am sorry to wreck your dreams. A bit. Sorry. Oh crud, we're giving him a Reliquary Prime now. Unless we choose to hex that, which I don't think we do. Let's draw. Okay. Desk Imp OPOP, but we are going to ignore it. Hopefully that doesn't kill us. Oh gosh, it could actually. Okay. Sure. Okay. Oh crap. Oh, and it went that direction. No! Uh-oh. Hex on the Solarian feels good though. And then if we can get Reliquary Prime quickly enough, oh gosh, then we might actually be able to recover. Okay, we're gonna get a card draw from the Manatide Totem. We know we want a Hex, but we might discover Hex off of her. We did. I think I'm gonna Ancestral Spirit. Maybe our Manatide Totem, actually. Soul of Murlocs. I mean, Plague of Murlocs wasn't an option. Feral Spirit if we can survive. Okay, there's another Hex. Okay, so does he have 9 damage? Frostbolt to finish us off with ridiculous amounts of damage? If so, sadness. We can Hex. Oh my gosh. But it doesn't have mana to play it. Alright. So, if we double Hex... I mean, that needs to be hexed. That is 6 times, so 6 extra spell damage, I believe. Now the question is it better to go ahead and just Feral Spirit and double down on Manatite totems. I think I am going to do that. And then hopefully we can get a Reliquary Prime. There we go. Maybe we can stabilize from here?
You fight me, you get burned.
Okay. Well, fortunately we have lots of stats on the board. Devolving Missiles and Reliquary. Is Devolving Missiles on these actually worth it? I mean, that actually turns into a 1-1 maybe. So he can't target this. And currently... Alright. Ooh, Speaker Ghidra. Nice. But also improved chance of getting Reliquary Prime or Horde Pillager for even more Reliquaries. Trick Totem. Blessing of Wisdom. That was end of turn? Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. We're drawing like mad. Let's go ahead and kill that just to be safe, and also this stays nice and healthy. So we're recovering pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and hex this with Ghidra.
Nature speaks through us.
And even though Ghidra is gonna freeze, no, let's take him out. Okay, the fact that we recovered there, like our opponent was smacking the heck out of us, and yet, yes, we did it. We did it indeed. Whew. That was close. Kind of scary. And that's it this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share your perspective in the comments below. We release main videos here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, with shorter videos on other days. And if you want to watch the experiments happening live, with the possibility of your comments showing up on a future video, check out our stream at twitch.tv/SSAlchemist. You're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.
Hail to thee, O Scholomance, the magic school of yore. Your legacy of glory.